On with another bit of truth. Now I'm gonna break down this story with this supposed man from Texas that disappeared when he's 17 years old, 8 years ago, and they just find him back and he was living there with his mom, the same person who reported him missing. We go get into this right here and break it down, show you that all they have on the news is hoaxes. As you could see, ABC right here coding for number 6. Pay attention.
We get underway tonight at 6 with incredible new details about the 8 years Rudy Farias spent with the
Rudy
world.
Farias. That's a funny ass name. But pay attention, the story is more funnier than the damn name. Pay attention.
Believing he disappeared. In fact, this is our first look at the 25-year-old man. His mother says he
25 years
disappeared
old.
when he was 17.
Today, Rudy telling investigators that he was home with his mother the entire time and that she subjected him to substantial amounts of abuse.
You hear that, people? He was home with his mom the whole time. And remember, he missing when he's 17 years old. That's a grown man. That's what you need to understand. So you tell me 17 years old and your mom keep you hostage the whole time? This is dumb right here, people. 100% fake shit they give you for news. Pay attention.
ABC 13's Brooke Taylor broke this story and has his disturbing
Oh, there you
version
go.
of what happened. Brooke?
This person is the one who break the story. You better pay attention to this fakery. It's not real. 100% fake shit.
Yeah, Erica, and Eric, activist Quanell X has
Hear
been
that?
inside of this hotel.
Quanell X, the activist. How did he come up on this case right here, people? An activist. The Quanell X, I did a video on him, a couple video breaking him down as a damn devil puppet. He's just like the Crumb character. You hear me? The Benjamin Crump. He's the same kind of character. Always show up in these fake shit they give you. 100% government operator. Pay attention again.
He has had communication with Rudy all day long
Listen.
and tells me
How?
for the last 8 years, Rudy told him he has been sexually abused
Hear that?
and heavily drugged by
Wow.
his own mother.
Listen,
Now,
people, sexual abuse and heavily drugged by the mom. That's what the supposed boy tell Quanell X. And I told you that's the role he there to play. To bring out these fakery and let you believe that it's real.
Quanell X, Rudy and his
X on
mother
his name tell you that he is satanic. What's the X for? Like Malcolm X? X is the number 6 code in the numerology.
inside of this hotel
Take a
where we're
look
at
at this right here, people. He's in a hotel with him, coming out with his hand around him, and he wrapped up in a white sheet. I guess he playing the ghost right there because you gotta be a ghost to be missing. Of course it is. Why you think they're pulling off this right here with the white sheet over the head the whole time? Yes, it's a ghost. He live right there where it's missing from, and nobody know. The mom there abusing him, sexual abuse, and feeding him medication. What a dumb shit. Pay
for
attention.
hours today. They have since
all bricks.
left, but Quanell says he was called here by the family. That's
Hear
how
that?
he got
He
involved.
called there by the family, people. The family called the Quanell X. That's how he got involved and get the boy to tell him everything that was going on in the home.
He stayed by Rudy Farias' side.
Listen.
He kept his head under a towel and
Listen.
says
Why?
Quanell told us this was really one of the worst cases he has ever
You hear
heard.
that?
He kept getting emotional with us and telling us he kept having to walk out of the room because he didn't want Rudy to see him crying.
What a dumb shit, people. He was crying. The Quanell X right here, fake on the masses. Yes, he was crying because of the situation that the boy went through. You believe it? Again.
Now, Quanell tells us that Rudy told him
putting
back
him in
in
a Benz.
2015 he did run away, but he returned 2 days later and told Quanell that
Why is they hiding him, people? Why is he hiding? He run away, but he came back. Wow, what a bullshit for the masses. So you know to run away and your mom still hold you hostage in her home? So why did you run away the first time? You run away for a reason, right? You came back and now they hold you hostage and you can't run away again? Come on.
mom threatened him that he would get in trouble if he ever said anything police,
You hear
she
that?
would tell him, would not be happy about.
He's 17 years old, people. He's 17 years old, supposedly at the time when he went missing. And you believe the mom telling the 17-year-old all that bullshit? And he believe it and stay put? and stay missing, the ghost.
So he was afraid about what the police would say.
Say what?
For the last
About what?
8 years, Quanell says Rudy told him he was not allowed to leave that house until recently, and his mom would sexually abuse him.
Listen, you're not allowed to leave the house, but recently, and what happened? And that's the reason why he get out. That's the reason why he find the Quanell X, because he allowed to get out now, when he 25 years old. Pay attention
Then,
again.
just recently, he was allowed to leave the house.
at
He
this.
would go to work with his mom.
So people, they recording the Quanell X, put him in this truck, and they're recording him out there, taking him out the truck again. The camera always out there waiting to take. This is bullshit. 100% sure they're giving the masses nothing real about this case.
Quanell told us she worked a security job, he says, and he'd also be allowed to talk to neighbors. We spoke to some of those neighbors yesterday, and
He was allowed to talk to neighbors? Wow, okay. What a way to keep somebody missing and have them talking to neighbors? Okay.
Quanell says the only reason why he was allowed to do that was the mom figured enough time had passed that no one would know who he was and that
Hear
he was
that?
a missing person. And I did ask, why did Rudy just not leave the house? He's 25 years old, and Quanell X told me that Rudy told him the reasoning for this is because his mother would give him a lot of drugs, and again, he was just
Wow,
afraid.
there you go, people. He could never leave because the mom pumping him up with a lot of drug. Remember, a 17-year-old boy is already grown, people. In a year, he gonna be 18 or less. He gonna be 18. What do you tell me? That he that stupid? I don't believe it.
To go to the police. A few weeks ago, though, he told Quanell X that he had enough of this. He wanted his mom to respect his boundaries, so he told him he took her credit card and ran off before police found him
Wow.
at a church in Magnolia Park on Thursday. And back in 2018, police told us that a family member did call them because we asked police, did they ever go out and check the house? What did they hear about any sightings of Rudy? And they told us in 2018 that family member called them that Rudy was living outside of a house, but police tell us they never found anyone. Now,
Wow,
Quanell
what
said
a dumb shit, people. It makes no sense. Remember, if this boy go missing and the mom report him missing, of course, the police gonna investigate the mom first. Yes, with that boy go missing, the family members that closer to him gonna be the first suspect before they move on. So they're telling you that the mom tell them that somebody take this boy and bring him to the border of Mexico, take him to Mexico, kidnap him. You believe that, people? The whole story is trash.
that Rudy told him his mother made him hide inside anytime investigators would go there. He
Bullshit.
told me, Quanell X, that he felt police had failed this young man who
You see?
he says pretty much has just flown under the radar.
His police failing, people, and he was a grown man living right there. He lived there till he 25 years old, people. Why did he sit there so long? It's dumb.
He says his mom has been abusing him.
No child should
Take a look at this
ever
character right here.
be treated like that by your own mother. We asked him, why did you run away? And he said he just got tired of her not respecting his boundaries.
Wow, respect his boundary. And by the way, people, I consider a 25-year-old man grown. That's a grown man. And he there and he know that's his mom. And he doing these things with his mom. Talking about your mom sexual abuse you. And you're 25 years old. So what was you think is going on make you stay there till you're 25 from 17 years old, and they probably was abusing you or doing these things to you before that, and you still sit there the whole time and said if you go to the police or escape, you're gonna be in trouble even though the mom there doing you these things. It makes no sense, people. It sounds like bullshit from the ground
And
up.
she said that he wanted his own life. And his exact word was, I was tired of living like a slave.
Wow, they got to mention slave.
And Rudy's
dumb
mother
shit.
was inside of this hotel. She was going in and out of the room, talking to investigators, and I had a chance to ask her a few questions. She did
What is this
walk
you're showing? Is a foot bottom right there? Like she done run 10 mile barefooted? What's going on here? Is this the mom foot?
away and did not want to be
What
seen
the
on
hell is
camera.
going on? The mom don't want to see on camera you in there while she sleep and this look like a hospital bed. What is this, people? This is the mom? Go back.
Hotel. She was going in and out of
Hotel?
the room, talking to
So who is
investigators, and I had a chance to ask her a few questions. She
I
did
guess this is his
walk
son.
away and did not want to be seen on camera.
Who is this? I guess that's the boy right there. My bad. I guess this is the boy and they're trying to show you that he been abused. That's why his foot look like this, dirty.
Her
Look,
a few questions. She did walk away and did not want to be seen on camera.
why is she not in jail?
Jeannie, what do you have to say to neighbors who say that they've seen your son?
What happened? Where's she at? What?
I tried to talk to her several times to ask her about these claims, but again, she did not want to go on camera or answer any of
She
our
didn't want to go on camera. You say you run up on her. That means you have a camera. You are a reporter. You have a camera. You have a mic when you ask for an interview. When you ask them a question, where is the camera? Why we can't see the supposed be woman? None at all. Is that him? Hold on
had
here,
a
man.
chance to
Let's see
ask her a
again,
few
people. Hold on.
questions. She did walk away and
Let's
did
see,
not want to
man.
be seen on camera.
Hold on. Didn't want to be. So that's the mom right here, people? Okay, there go the mom right here, people. Wow, what a dumb shit for the masses. How the hell you catch him back and you can't catch him forward? That's stupid, man. Move.
We're following the latest twist in the case
Watch
of Rudy
this.
Farias, who
Twist.
the world believed was missing.
Look at his hand sign, people. That's the 666 he holding right there. Pay attention. I told you the case is fake. All of them
For
is.
the last 8 years.
His mother says he disappeared when he was 17. He's now 25.
Wow.
And today, activist Quanell X said Rudy told investigators he was with his mother, who was abusing him the entire time.
ABC 13's Daniela Hurtado is following the story tonight. Daniela, what's the latest?
Erica, following the allegations made against Rudy Farias' mother, we've been outside of the home, a home where neither of them have been seen all day. Some neighbors say they haven't been here since yesterday. We did see family here this evening who tell us they're looking for Rudy, trying to see if he's okay. They tell us they're worried.
I knew
So
it.
where he at right now? As you could see him post up right there with his star and the H right there for your Astros. It's a damn coding and the Freemason brick right there.
My heart, I go with what my heart tells me. You have 5 senses, I have my 6 senses.
Pauline Sanchez
sense
Rodriguez
code.
says she is Rudy's mother's stepsister.
Listen,
She says she hasn't
stepsister.
seen Rudy, who she called her nephew, since his reported disappearance in 2015. This afternoon, under blankets outside of an Humble hotel, we got the first glimpse of the now 25-year-old. Tonight, other family members say they're looking for him after he left the hotel with his mother, where he was interviewed by police and activist Quanell X.
Listen.
And his exact word was,
And
I'm
all of a sudden he gone missing. So they looking for him now that they found him. Pay attention.
tired of living like a slave.
Quanell says he spoke to Farias in front of a detective.
He initially ran away. He came back 2 days later, and she told him that he had to hide.
Quanell says Rudy told him his mother convinced him he'd be in trouble with police for running away. Then he says Rudy told him his mother would drug him and sexually assault him.
Wow.
Slice wounds
Look.
from here, from which was forearm to his wrist.
I guess that's the reason why you wrap him up. So you can tell the masses what kind of scar is on him. It is fake shit.
All type of scars on his kid.
Listen.
And he said that she often locked him in the room.
Detectives did not speak with
She often locked him in the room, people. A grown-ass man. Wow, can't believe this shit passed off as real.
us at the hotel. Instead, HPD tweeted a statement saying they're not able to discuss specifics or confirm if everything Quanell said is, quote, entirely factual. Yesterday, ABC 13 talked to neighbors who said they knew Rudy as Dolph.
You hear that, people? The neighbors know him but they know him as Dolph. You hear that, people? So they wasn't hiding. The boy wasn't hiding the whole time. They just give him another name. Do you believe it? Let's listen.
He was never missing.
Listen,
Today,
never
they say
missing.
they're heartbroken to hear the allegation.
Wow, they never missing people one time. But look at this right here. This is all coding. Wow, 1 and 3. Remember, 0 don't matter in numerology. 1 and 2, that's your number 3. And then your 3, 33. With all 6s swirled right there on the gate.
The whole stuff is sick to me.
Wow, and of course, it show up in the Amazon clothing right there. You already know it is a coding. Pay attention.
All stuff is sick to me. In Houston, Daniela Hurtado, ABC 13, Eyewitness News.
The Farias family has had its fair share of tragedy over the years. ABC 13 anchor Elisa Rivas joins us now in the studio with that part of the story. Elisa?
Yeah, this is so complex, so we're going to really try to make this as simple as possible. Texas EquiSearch founder Tim Miller confirming he was told by Rudy's mother that Rudy's father, an HPD officer...
You hear that, people? You see, I told you, man, in all of these hoax, just listen how deep it goes, people. His dad was a HPD officer, supposedly. Listen, go back.
Rudy's father, an HPD officer, killed himself at a downtown parking garage in 2014.
Okay, kill himself in a parking garage right there downtown. The police, listen.
That was just a few months before Rudy reportedly ran away.
Hear that? Okay.
Officer Rudolph Farias III worked in traffic and was reportedly under investigation for a ticket rigging scheme when he took his life. A few years before that, Rudy's mother says her other son, Rudy's brother, died in a motorcycle accident. She said that put him into a deep depression and that he suffered from PTSD.
And he suffered from PTSD. Pay attention, people. The family tragedy that's go on with this boy right here. I guess that's the reason why he sit there till he's 25 years old while his mom torturing him and sexual abusing him.
Today, ABC 13's Brooke Taylor tried asking the mother about everything that has been going on, but she took off. She did speak to us in 2017, though, 2 years after she reported him missing. She did not want her face to be shown.
Wow.
Someone out there knows something.
They know it's bullshit, people, but she don't want her face to be showing. And there you go. She was crying about the boy missing and supposedly have him right there in the home. You couldn't make the story this big and go on the news and everything, and they still didn't know the boy was there. There's no way, people. Remember, the police gonna go in the house and search it. You're on ABC 13 right there. You make the news. That means the story is big enough for the police to check your house. Where was the boy at? It's bullshit.
Anything. I just want the closure. That not knowing.
Listen, the reason why they didn't show her face is because she not crying and she pretending to. That's one of the reasons why they do that. We always bust them when they come out crying. Fake cry on the mask is showing no emotion and no tears. So they didn't show this person's face. Why? It's not crying, no emotion, you can't cry. Because it's fake shit for the masses leading up to this right here. Move.
And turns are coming in by the minute concerning that 25-year-old man
Mosquitoes.
found alive after he went missing 8 years ago. And as those new details come in, there are many more questions we have about where he's been all these years. ABC 13's Brooke Taylor has been speaking with neighbors who are stunned to find out the man who they say lives on their street was ever a missing person in the first place.
You hear that, people? That sound real funny. That the neighbors never know the boy living there that they talk and interacting with was a missing person to begin with. So I'm saying, if it's their neighbor, they didn't know the boy. He was 17 years old, people. How long he was living there before he went missing. The neighbors already know him. So how can you show them the same boy and then give him a different name and the neighbors bite? Remember, you report him missing, you're on the news. It's not like it's somebody just missing and you didn't say shit. You said the person missing and on TV crying. Come on, man. This don't make no sense, people.
Yeah, these neighbors were just completely shocked because they never even knew that Rudy Farias was missing, let alone for 8 years. They tell me that they knew him as Dolph, short for Rudolph. They told me they see him often,
Rudolph,
they text with
people.
him, they even
Rudolph, I guess it's the reindeer, the red-nosed reindeer fantasy they're giving you right here.
hang out with him.
Like, I'm confused right now. I'm like, what's going on?
These neighbors are shocked after seeing reports that missing
Take a look at the boy right there. I guess he's 17 right there. Wow, what kind of photo is this you're showing with the bricks behind him for Freemasonry? Nothing real about it. I guess it's the mom hands around his neck right there, is it? Wow.
Farias was found after missing for 8 long years. Court records reveal his mother lives a few houses down from them, and they tell us her son lives there and they hang out with him often.
He used to come in my garage.
So my boys
Wow.
and chill with us.
Chill with my cousin, my son, my daughter. She's at work right now, but that boy ain't been missing since he was no.
Both say
So he never been missing, people. So how the mom was on TV crying that he missing and nobody take action. They're looking at the boy right there with just a different name. You believe it? So the neighbors didn't hear about the missing boy? Okay.
Spoken to him in the last 5 months and even text. Other neighbors say they've seen him living there for years.
We were chilling, laughing, good time.
Listen, it's fake shit, people.
Sit in the park around the corner myself.
Houston police say they got a call on Thursday about a man sleeping outside a church in Magnolia Park. He had something on him with a family member's identification, police say, and that's how they were able to contact
He got his family identification on him. This make no sense at all, people. The whole thing sound like bullshit. Do you believe it? Like I say, in these times, these are the only stories you're gonna get. All made up and it's obviously fake. But most of the people not gonna be able to see to it. They on the juice. I'm gone.